We're very, very delighted to have Stephen with us today. Let's welcome Stefan Schaefer.
Thank you. Well, thank you. As you may have heard, I'm from Austria, and I'm not running for governor in this country. Yeah? Okay. First of all, I need to acknowledge the help of all these Clipper pioneers like Emil Kissel, Thomas Kewin, Ed Dover, and I want to officially say thank you at this occasion because we have met various places before that, and I think this is the right audience to say thank you to these 2, 3, whoever, and all these unnamed people who have had sent us input like emails. I just know names. Sometimes I get faces, especially at these occasions. So we are running a website, b314clipper.com, and I don't see it as a product website for this Clipper product, but it's also some kind of place for gathering. We are running anecdote sections, so whenever you have a story you can't find there, just get into the contact sheet, send it to us, we will post it, and we will provide it for eternity. At least we will try to. I am in software development since 10 years now, 1995, and before that, in FS4, we had the possibility to have water aircraft. It was very easily to draw the how shall I put it? When the aircraft goes on the water, you have all this spray behind you, and of course you need to have this in a correct simulation. And it's very easily to have spray in just a wireframe flight simulator because it's just some white lines. And as the development went on flight simulator, everything got textured, and but graphic cards at these times weren't able to show this spray. So they just took away water aircraft from us. And I always built B314s, but I couldn't release it because it wouldn't work on this flight simulator version. So as FS 2002 came up, we got back the possibility to have water and to have water aircraft, and that's when we started to do it. I went to Seattle Museum of Flight, and they happened to have a AOM of a B314. I copied it, and that's basically that's the base of where we built it. And then when the website was on, it was very interesting how people related to B314s, like Emil or Tom, started to approach us and said, okay, that's a very good thing you do, how can we help? And so I wouldn't be here if it weren't for the help of all these people. So to give you, before we fly the aircraft, I want to have a very, very brief description and on how we built it. We used a program called GesmbH. That's about the working area of this program. I apologize if we have any crash because this is not a development machine. I just transferred it over here. So I will show you something. So this is basically nothing, but let's zoom out. You recognize it?
Yeah.
Almost. So this is to give you an idea of how the aircraft was built for simulator. Of course, all are triangles, all parts are triangles, but this is to show you the complexity of how we did it. And I'm trying to get animations to run, so you see like doors opening. I'll get you another view. Again, that's nothing. That's the aircraft from the front. And okay. Hopefully we don't have a crash now. And you can see all the animations, like doors opening and yokes going. See? Okay. So that's for the techniques, how we built it. And now I will show you the aircraft in the area of Flight Simulator. You may recognize this picture on below. That's Treasure Island. In addition to the aircraft, we also provided several seaplane bases, which include Wake, most of the Pacific bases, Wake Island, Honolulu, Oahu, of course the Atlantic bases as well, which are Foyne, Southampton, Botwood, and Horta at the Azores, and so on. That's a so-called virtual cockpit. I can go around everything. So, but that's not only that's not the only station. So you have, of course, flight engineer station, and you see a blue cup, and when you look into it, it's coffee in there. So. It really is. So now we have the outside view. Okay, there's some building. Of course, we can open the doors. Sorry? And of course, we can open the other doors as well, as you can see. So please step aboard.
I'm a little seasick here.
Sorry? Yes, yes, yes. Well, that's a boat. Okay. Okay, doors closed. So this is the main panel, of course, and now we have panel which is maybe some more familiar to you.
That looks familiar.
Is it?
Yes.
To you as well?
Yeah, that's the engineer's panel.
Okay. So what shall I do to get this thing going, please?
Let's see, master switch on.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm the pilot. But okay, this brings me to something maybe you can tell me. The pilot set the main settings of throttle and so on, but the flight engineer did the fine tuning. Is this correct?
Yes.
Okay, so actually the flight engineer was flying the aircraft. So.
The flight engineer was backing up the pilot. The
Okay.
pilot would start the throttles and say, "Give me takeoff tolerance," and we'd set it.
Okay, so I need to get the electric things here. So we have battery switches.
Battery switch, very good.
Yes, batteries on, we get the radios on. And so now, flight engineer, you get alternator. Okay, some gauges are moving. Okay, throttle is back. Let's close the cowl flaps.
Pardon?
Pardon?
Close it.
Close them?
All right.
A little bit open?
Leave a little bit open, yeah.
Okay.
Don't forget the documentation here.
Yes, yes, thank you very much. Okay, so then we get the master switch on. And I guess we start with number 2 or number 3, the inboard engines, because
Inboards first.
of the turning
Yeah.
factor. Yeah. So let's, I hope everything is set. Okay. Oh, there you go. Oh. actually it is running. So, but new view is popular. Okay. I show you picture in picture because I think it's more fun. So we start engine number 3 now. Is it rich enough now? Number 1. Does the sound familiar? No. Not yet. Okay. So actually this is Treasure Island. It's one of the sceneries we built, especially for the this V314. Of course, when we take off now, you will see modern San Francisco in the area, but because that's a modern flight simulator, so we can't do anything here. So now get off the ropes. And now we need, I think, to do a little differential turn on engine 1. Differential engine.
Sound is very realistic. That's just exactly what those engines sound like.
Thank you.
Showing you that he can start all those engines at one time.
How was the? I heard that wing flaps were set not after you start at around 80 knots or 60 to 80 knots, not more than 10 degrees, I guess. Okay. Show this from the outside, and I have to cheat a little bit in order to get the speed. Okay, do you have an Airbus A300 up there? That's Treasure Island as we built it, and that's old San Francisco. And turn versus the Golden Gate. Miami great. No. I'm sorry?
High.
Too high?
You're too high.
Okay. Well, we can amend it. Well, it's a boat, so it's non-standard procedure, so I'm told. Yes? Yeah. But you always have to follow your audience and.
Real challenge was to go underneath the bridge between the South Tower and the San Francisco Anchorage. That's what Steve Bancroft did one time.
Where can I sign to be hired, please? Okay. 747-400, just crossing around. Okay. How long will it take? 35 hours. Please come back. We land at Honolulu. No, I guess we are not going to do this. I just show you some. I walked you through the procedure of startup engines and taking off. And when you purchase the software and you install it and you load it the first time, you won't have to go through it. Of course, you can go, but you will find the aircraft engine running and in the water, so you just go. But if you wish to do it, you can turn off everything. It's safe whenever you can go through the procedure. We have it all in the manual, so it shouldn't be a problem for you. But there are certain customers who just want to load the aircraft and fly. Okay, so this lady is a smoker, as you can see, and we have a very rich mixture at the moment. Of course, we can reduce mixture, and if we flew like that with the mixture here and full throttle and unfeathered propellers, we wouldn't come half the way through Honolulu Bay. So it wasn't to go back then. It was not to. The main thing was not to get there fast. I think the main thing was to get there. The propellers. So, as you can see on this, thus getting back all your lights into where they should be, because we have an oil temperature warning here, the yellow one. So you can fly it by the book. Pilot, which was a very, very primitive way of autopilot, I guess. So it could, it was able to pull direction, and it was able to hold pitch and bang. That's right? Okay. So it was not able to hold a certain altitude, but it was able to hold a certain pitch. So you had to manually regulate. Okay. Question. I don't think so, but that's more or less a limit of Flight Simulator itself. So direction finder. So there you go. So you have Darrell Island. If you follow this gorge, you will. It directs you to Darrell Island, which is 2,817 nautical miles, exactly in that direction. We have, that's to Foynes, 4,300 nautical miles. We can go to Guam, 5,000 nautical miles. Porta, 4,500. Go to Nomea. Wow. So that's 2,069 nautical miles, pretty much in the direction we are already flying. You can hook this to the gyropilot, which is your autopilot, as I said. Turn it on, and you see it turns exactly into the direction. Automatically. I will show you some nice night lighting. Okay, what are we going to do? We lost 4 engines. I mean, besides prey. So. Switches, we turn on instrument lights. So that's the cockpit lamps. Of course, we have a fasten seatbelt sign. And we have a keep your seat sign. Okay, those are the generator panel. No, we have a generator panel, electrical panel with passenger deck lights, and the dome lights. So that's the aircraft at night. You can see pretty much into the cabin. And of course we have pilots. So, are we going back to land? Land somewhere? Somewhere. Usually it was landed with empty fuel tanks, wasn't it?
Not
Quite. So we should fuel and payload, change fuel. Lots of tanks. So let's have 15% in there. So that's a fuel pump. Of course, trim goes out of trim. We will cheat now. We are approaching San Francisco again. The radio tuning is 1800. There is this, I don't know, do you see it? There is an approach lamp system we have built in for flying boats. Because we have heard, when I was at the Foynes Flying Boat Museum, that they used to send out boats with torches. Is this right? To build some kind of path. And that's what we built here. I don't know, can you see it here? No, not now.
That's pretty dark.
Can we turn off the light, maybe? Or is it necessary? Technique? Give it fast. Sorry?
Can't see it.
No, you can't see it. No, the upper light, these two upstairs, maybe. At least they're further. Oh, yeah, now you can see it, the red lights. Flaps on approach, how have they been used? Just to get drag or?
Yeah, to get a little drag, help.
Okay. That's again Joshua Ramen. Okay, we're overshot here a little bit. No. Didn't you have this possibility?
No,
Oh, no. I'm sorry.
One thing Stefan can do is give you a brand new airplane when it crashes. You just push your button there, you don't have to worry about crashing.
These are the landing lights coming up in the water. Okay, so we are back on the ground and can taxi. So thank you very much. This is thank you very much. This is the demonstration of the aircraft, but I don't really think that I should have the last word on this B314. So it's better to let her speak. And I have prepared a short video.
Biggest load of passengers that has ever been carried by an airplane in America. 71 aboard. Passengers and crew of the Yankee Tripper. To take off a 42-ton flying boat. The world's biggest air transport. The control room is a fantasy of mechanism where the flight engineer's job is intricate. Spectacular view of Manhattan, though this is no sightseeing trip. It's a shakedown flight in preparation for transatlantic service. Yet that's a sight to see. It's a sky-going house flown by the pilot. His tricky job is landing the monster. And here's how well he does it.
California Public Treasure Island part in this.
Yes, everything's
Now it's at hand, and that's the ship discarded. That argosy of Cloudland.
All I need is sun to get behind the sun and guess its way. All I need is a place to find, and there I'll separate.
Okay, maybe this brought back some memories to some people in the room. Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, if there are any questions, please step forward. Yeah.
Great. When are you going to do the M130 and the?
Actually, it's not the first request, so we're thinking about it. Yes, please.
Yes. Are you able to bring up the various checklists?
Yes, you are able to bring up checklists. They are also included. So it's a system in-flight simulator itself. It has a special. It's a key combination of keystrokes, and this brings up the checklists. Yeah.
You copied the AOM, is that on there?
We have an AOM. We have an AOM PDF format, the complete one. I can't put it on there because of copyright reasons.
Well, what's AOM?
I'm sorry? The Aircraft Operation Manual. So it's the aircraft handbook. The aircraft was, I don't need to tell you, it was built for Pan Am, especially for Pan Am, closely in close connection with Pan Am. So the AOM says Pan Am on it. So it's not AOM B like a B747, but it's AOM Pan Am B314. So.
Yeah, but hasn't the copyright run out now?
I'm sorry?
Hasn't the copyright run out by now?
Excuse me?
Hasn't the copyright run out? It was all right.
I'm not sure.
Probably so, you should.
Well,
I don't think
that's Boeing versus me, so it's. Please.
Is this available from Microsoft now?
Is it
Is it available from?
No, this is available from us. If you want to, you can purchase it at the book fair over there. I do software signing if you wish. So. Yeah.
When the real 7314 hit the water, just as she hit the water,
Yeah.
you swear you landed on a gravel runway.
Yeah, I guess that.
Terrible.
Yeah, yeah,
It wasn't until she settled into the water that she glided down and
yeah. I see. Thank you.
Outstanding. Thank you.
Thank you.
Stephen, that was fantastic, and there's nothing that can beat virtual reality for those of us jet agers who didn't have a chance for the flight. We thank you for giving us that opportunity. And as he mentioned, this product is available right outside, and he will sign the box case for you.